What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at the last legend goalkeeper that I do have to review, and that is the German Arsenal and Schalke legend Jens Lehmann. Now guys, I do have the same team as my other goalkeepers in front of him just so that you guys can compare them. I will leave the links down in the description for all the other legend goalkeepers that I did, and my next video will be the top 5 goalkeeper legend video, which I'm super excited about, and that'll give you guys a look at all the goalkeepers in one video and how you can how I compared them and how you guys can compare them as well. Now, Lehmann is super good in net, guys. He was one of my favorite in FIFA 15, and he still is in FIFA 16. All of his stats are really, really good. There's not one that really lacks that much, and that's what makes him so good. He's so balanced, and he is a brick wall in net. Let's go ahead, guys, and take a look at his face card stats. 86 diving, 85 handling, 82 kicking, 85 reflexes, 59 speed, and 88 positioning. He has a 3-star weak foot, 1-star skill move, the traditional save technique, and I actually did score a goal, my only goalkeeper to score a goal in 6 games, and that was from the penalty spot, which you'll see in the highlights. Nothing special, but Lehmann just put it home, I guess. But he actually was, in history, a fun fact, the first goalkeeper to score in open play in the Bundesliga, so that's kind of cool. But like I said, guys, Lehmann plays very, very well in net, and you will not be disappointed with him. I have heard feedback from other people saying the same thing, that he is very, very solid in net for them. So I definitely would recommend him, and he's not exactly an expensive goalkeeper as well, so he's definitely a great pickup. But let's go ahead now, guys, and take a look at the highlights and get into the pros and cons for Jens Lehmann. So we're going to go ahead now, guys, and get into the highlights and take a look at the pros and cons for Jens Lehmann. My first pro for this card is Lehmann in his positioning. With an 88 positioning rating, Lehmann ranks as within the top 10 of the game and has the second best positioning of the legends. He is so consistent and really is always in the right spot to make the save. He rarely makes any mistakes. My second pro for this card is his speed. With a 59 speed rating, he's ranked as one of the fastest keepers in the game. Not quite as fast as Vitor Baia, but Lehmann is able to get out a charging attacker, forcing the attacker to make the move. And you'll see in the clips throughout in the review where he is able to run out and slide tackle the ball away from strikers, and he does that very well. Lehmann really doesn't lack in any category, as you'll see, and his speed definitely makes this card awesome. My third pro for this card is his balance. Being an acrobat save technique and the one he's deemed as a traditional save technique guy, if you look at Lehmann's face card stats, there really isn't a category that is super low. The lowest is his kicking, which really doesn't matter that much, and there isn't really a single rating lower than 85, which is pretty crazy. Those are some stacked stats, and Lehmann is just so reliable, and you guys will see in this clip some of the saves he makes are ridiculous. Like that one right there. Super close range. He just does very well with close range too, which never hurts you in the game of FIFA. Now I actually do not have any cons for Lehmann. And some of you may question how I can have other legend goalkeepers ranked ahead of him that have cons. So here is my reasoning. Lehmann is a super reliable keeper, and the stats back them up. But all of his stats are around 85. He's not the top of any single category in the legends, in which all other legends had at least one where they were the best at. Lehmann's stats don't really jump out to me, if that makes sense. Obviously, I'm not upset about his stats. They're very, very, very good. But I am just saying the reason he is not a 10 out of 10 because no cons is because he doesn't have the super over-the-top stats. So this is now going to go ahead and take me into the summary of Jens Lehmann, and I believe that out of a 10 scale rating, he deserves a 9 out of 10. His positioning, speed, and overall balance make Lehmann a reliable keeper. He's one of my favorite cards on 15, and it definitely carried over to 16. To anyone that is in desperate need of a solid keeper and can't afford him, Lehmann might be your guy. His pros and cons are listed, as well as the games played, the clean sheets, goals against, and the save percentage. His stats aren't too shabby, and he definitely kept me in all of my games. Up next for my review, guys, it will be the much requested legend Paulo Futre. I just finished gameplay. Now I need to edit it. But before that, I'll be making a top 5 goalkeeper video. I want to do this for every position, but I need to finish each position to able to do this. So after Futre is done, I will be able to do a top 5 wingers as well, which I am super excited about. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. I'm up over 650 subs, over 115k views, which is amazing. As always, feedback is appreciated. If you're feeling crazy, hit that like or subscribe button. Until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.